Deep inside the ancient text of Book of Job lies a description that has puzzled readers for thousands of years. Two creatures. One lives on land. The other rules the sea. One has a tail like a cedar tree. The other breathes fire and cannot be pierced by any weapon. They are called Behemoth and Leviathan. But here's the mystery. The Bible describes them as real creatures that only God could control. So what were they? Ancient animals, mythical monsters, or something far stranger? To understand the mystery, we have to go back to the story of a man named Job. Job was known as one of the most righteous men alive. He was wealthy, respected, and faithful to God. But in a short time, everything in his life collapsed. His animals were stolen. His children died. His health was destroyed by painful sores. Sitting in ashes, Job demanded answers. Why is this happening to me? For chapters, Job and his friends argued about suffering, justice, and God. Then something unexpected happened. God himself answered, but instead of explaining suffering, God asked Job a series of questions about creation, questions no human could answer. During this divine speech, God described a terrifying creature. He said, "Look at Behemoth, which I made along with you." Behemoth was enormous. It ate grass like an ox. Yet its strength was unmatched. Its bones were like bronze. Its limbs were like iron bars. But one detail stands out more than anything else. Its tail moved like a cedar tree. Cedar trees were some of the largest trees in the ancient world. Whatever Behemoth was, it was massive. So massive that rivers could crash against it without fear. And no human could capture it. Only God could approach it with a sword. But Behemoth was only the first creature. The second was even more terrifying. Then God asked Job another question. Can you pull in Leviathan with a fishhook? The answer was obvious. No one could. Leviathan was described as a sea monster beyond human control. Its body was covered with rows of tightly sealed scales. Its teeth were terrifying. Its strength was unstoppable. But the most shocking description comes next. Leviathan's breath could ignite flames. Smoke poured from its nostrils, and sparks flew from its mouth. When it rose from the sea, even warriors trembled. Weapons bounced off its armor. Swords, spears, and arrows were useless. According to the description, Leviathan was a creature that ruled the oceans, and no human could defeat it. For centuries, people have tried to explain these creatures. Some believe Behemoth may have been a hippopotamus or elephant, animals known in the ancient world, but critics argue those animals don't match the description. Their tails certainly aren't like cedar trees. Others believe Behemoth could represent a prehistoric animal, perhaps something similar to a dinosaur. Leviathan creates even more debate. Some think it represents a giant crocodile. Others say it symbolizes chaos or an ancient sea dragon from Near Eastern legends. But there's a deeper point hidden in the story. God did not describe Behemoth and Leviathan just to scare Job. The message was something much bigger. God was asking Job a question. If you cannot control these creatures, how can you question the one who created them? Behemoth represented unstoppable power on land. Leviathan represented unstoppable power in the sea. Both were reminders of how small humans truly are compared to creation. And if creation itself is that powerful, how much greater must the Creator be, even today? The identity of Behemoth and Leviathan remains one of the Bible's greatest mysteries. Were they real animals now extinct? Were they symbolic creatures used to illustrate God's power? Or were they something humanity has never fully understood? Whatever the answer is, the ancient text leaves us with a chilling thought. Somewhere in the earliest pages of Scripture are descriptions of creatures so powerful that only God could rule over them. And for thousands of years, people have wondered the same question. What exactly were the Behemoth and the Leviathan?